When my sister Betsy and I were kids, our family lived for a while in a charming old farmhouse. We loved exploring its dusty corners and climbing the apple tree in the backyard. But our favorite thing was the ghost. We called her Mother because she seemed so kind and nurturing. Some mornings, Betsy and I would wake up, and on each of her nightstands, we'd find a cup that had been there the night before. Mother had left them there, worried that we'd get thirsty during the night. She just wanted to take care of us. Among the house's original furnishings was an antique wooden chair, which we kept against the back wall of the living room. Whenever we were preoccupied watching TV or playing a game, Mother would inch that chair forward across the room towards us. Sometimes she'd manage to move it all the way to the center of the room. We always felt sad putting it back against the wall. Mother just wanted to be near us.
Years later, long after we moved out, I found an old newspaper article about the farmhouse original occupant, a widow. She murdered her two children by giving them each a cup of poisoned milk before bed. Then she'd hang herself. The article included a photo of the farmhouse living room with a woman's body hanging from a beam beneath her. Knocked over was that old wooden chair, placed exactly in the center of the room. Addition, now years had passed and Betsy and I have our own lives. She studies in college and I take care of my children in home. And everything was fine until one day my first son told me his imaginary friends threw his toys through the room, and he had a wound over his eyeball. He said he was happy because he thought he had telekinesis.
Confused, I took him and we visited a clairvoyance in my furnace that ghost from my childhood may go after my children. I called my sister and she came from the city she left. We stayed in a motel where things started to move. My sister's phone fell from the night's table. My car keys jumped from my bag and the television crashed against the floor. Terrified, my sister and I drove all night, but the ghost still followed us until we saw it. In the foggy night, darkness and fear overwhelming us as we watched the silhouette of a woman, weeping and calling us with an horrendous voice, "Children." But she didn't move. She stayed in front of the car. My sister drove backwards. We got home and I couldn't stop crying. That ghost is after us and we don't know what to do.